Kenyans have expressed mixed reactions to former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's decision to sign a pact with President William Ruto. While some marveled at the prospects of the new union finding solutions to the country's teething problems, others claimed it spells doom for Kenyans and gives Ruto a nod to force through his unpopular policies. But how and why did longtime foes manage to mend fences and turn into brothers through a handshake? Find out in this next report.
President William Ruto and his broad-based partner, Raila Odinga, are working together again and using respectful endearments and describing each other as brother. This has not always been the case. For 2 years ago, they were tearing at each other's throats, sometimes hurling choice epithets in public forums. When they were political competitors, Ruto described Raila as a mganga, opposed to his generous contributions to church, a leader who does not go to church, a lord of poverty in Kenya.
We undertake this commitment with the understanding that while our political parties may differ in strategy, we share a common goal: to build a united, secure, and prosperous Kenya under a government that is capable, committed, and willing to ensure abundance and opportunity for all, without exception.
Through this MOU, we commit to uphold the Constitution, the rule of law, and respect for human rights. Importantly, we pledge to tackle unemployment, cost of living, crippling poverty, inequality, and failure of the institutions that have been eroded by inefficiency and corruption over the decades, making them unable to deliver to Kenyans.
Raila, on his part, regarded Ruto as corrupt, a man who has no regard for ethics, public morals, or shame. Raila could not even share a podium with Ruto during a presidential debate in July 2022, because then he believed Ruto lacked basic decency, and as such, it would be a colossal mistake to reward such a person with a national debate. The once allies, who were leaders of the ODM party, parted ways after Raila orchestrated the removal of Ruto from the cabinet after the maize scandal never saw eye to eye. Their relationship soured in 2018 after former President Uhuru Kenyatta incorporated Raila in his government through a handshake, and even started the process of changing the constitution through building bridges, initiative to accommodate Raila.
This moment is not about William Ruto or Raila Odinga. This agreement, this memorandum of understanding, is not about sharing positions or winning elections. It is about the people and the interests of Kenya.
We will use this platform to revisit the constitutional provisions on leadership and integrity, corruption in public life, fundamental freedoms like free speech, protests and assembly, and preservation of the rule of law.
Ruto saw the handshake as a strategy to sideline him and mounted a spirited campaign against Raila and Uhuru. To Ruto, the coming together of the two leaders signified the alliance of the dynasties, while he was a son of a peasant whose only mistake was to be born from a poor family. Raila believed that Ruto's contributions was looted from public coffers and vowed to jail all the corrupt leaders if elected president in 2022. At the height of the 2022 campaigns, Raila suggested that Ruto's donations were proceeds of the Aror and Kimwera Dam scandal, claiming its cost was grossly inflated. Ruto did not spare Raila. He accused him of engaging in black magic as the reasons for not giving to the church, saying he was only an ardent follower of the Bible. In 2020, Ruto hit out at Raila, saying he wanted Kenyans to remain poor so they could depend on him. In January turn, while drumming up support for Raila's candidature, Ruto said Raila had what it takes to champion the unity and progress of the African continent, and that his candidature for the African Union Commission chairperson continued to receive tremendous support owing to his proven track record as a Pan-Africanist. He said he has a proven track record of transformative leadership and wide experience of accomplishment at the national and regional level. Ruto told Raila that he would do everything within his power to ensure that he is respected both locally and internationally, saying that all peers, juniors and seniors should acknowledge Raila's contributions that span across generations. Africa Bureau, WION World is one.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.